Hello, everybody. Welcome to Encounter Balance. This is Jeff. Just wanted to do a short little video here inspired by the video that Matt Click made in the Absolute Tabletop group the other day about how there is no such thing as an original idea and that it's important to create your ideas whether or not they're original, because chances are that you'll execute it and create it in a way that nobody else could, even if it's based on a concept that other people have used. And that got me thinking just about creating in general and about, because there's no unique ideas, only unique executions, why it's very important that you make your voice heard, and that if you have an idea for something that you want to create, whether that's a video or a blog or a game that you want to run or whatever else, that it's important that you put your ideas out there, because the idea that you're trying to express or the game that you're trying to run, the idea may not be unique, but you may be the only person who can express it in the way that you will express it, and that input is very valuable. And I know that that can be a scary thing for some people, to put themselves out there and expose themselves to judgment or failure. I just want to say that there's ever a group that you could put yourself out there in and that everybody would be supportive of, it's this one. So please, if you have an idea, that's something that you want to create, please make it, because I guarantee you'll be happier with yourself. There's really only gain in the long run, because even if your execution the first time around isn't what you wanted it to be, the only way to get better at what you're trying to improve at is to actually do it. There's only so much prep and research can do for you. And just a quick analogy that I like to use for this. Imagine that your friend comes up to you and says, I'm learning to play guitar. I think I'm making some good progress. And you say, oh, that's cool. Can you play a song or something? And they say, no, actually, I don't know any songs yet. And you say, well, I'm sure at least know some chords or some notes or something, right? You can play something. He says, actually, I haven't actually played the actual guitar yet. I've just been watching videos about theory and, planning for how I'm going to play the song. So that way, when I play the song, it'll be perfect the first time. Well, it's easy to see in this situation when it's somebody who's not you, and when it's a skill like a musical instrument, to see how this concept is kind of ridiculous. But a lot of people have the same fears about creating videos or running games, especially public games in the group that are maybe recorded or broadcast. And when it comes down to it, the only way for you to get where you want to be in any skill, tabletop gaming included, is to just start doing it, and start doing it now, and just create now, and create with bravery and create with trust that the group will help you, and that you'll improve and you'll get to where you want to be with practice and with time. Because there are too many times that I see people who are afraid to run games, or they're afraid to make videos, or they're afraid to contribute because they're scared it won't be good enough, or because they think it's been done before. And your voice is too valuable for you to not put it out there. It's something that I've learned being a part of this community, is everybody has something that they can contribute, and the only way that other people can learn from the perspectives and the influences that you have is for you to put them out there for other people to hear, so we can all improve together. That's just a quick message for everybody. Make what you want to make, and I guarantee you the success and the rewards will come if you keep at it and let go of that fear. And it's not even to let go of the fear, because even when I put games up or make these videos or these podcasts, I'm still nervous, I'm still anxious. But to overcome that anxiety and to fight through it, because the content and the reward is worth it, is what really makes it worthwhile. So that's my challenge, and here's my promise to anybody who watches this. If anybody listens to this and has not done something because they're afraid or they think it's not worthwhile, please make something, and I promise you, if you make a video, I'll watch it. If you make a podcast, I'll listen to it. If you run a game, if it's at a time that I can play in it, I will play in it. We need voices in the community, and we need people who will be unabashedly themselves and create the ideas and the perspectives and the games that only they can run, because every person has a perspective that they can bring that nobody else can have. There's just too many influences and sources for one person to be able to do everything else that other people can. So that's my thoughts on just creating content in general. If you have any questions or suggestions for me, I'd be happy to hear them. Or if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about, please consider subscribing if you thought this was useful. And thank you for listening.